Hello, and welcome to Global Talk Show, none other than by Business Park Academy, Netherlands. And today in this talk show from Philippines, we have an amazing, incredible, inspiring, motivating, and all the adjectives are too less for that personality. He is none other than Professor Raymond Benzula. Welcome, Professor Raymond, to our show. Been a great privilege hosting you today.
Yeah, a blessed day to all of you and to all of our viewers and listeners to this platform. Thank you so much. And of course, my heartfelt gratitude to you, Dr. Supriya, for having me here in your prestigious global talk show. And yes, I am very happy and honored to be invited to this global engagement. And yes, hello to all of my colleagues in the Philippines who are watching today.
Well, before I take a deep dive in my lovely journey, let me apprise of Professor Benzula. He is an international interdisciplinary innovation center of life representative in the Philippines for Alliance of the People of the World. So what can I say much more than this about him? So let him talk more than me. So let's begin this fabulous journey with Professor Raymond. And Professor Raymond, people knows very well about you. The world knows where you are today at a greater height of success. But still, my global audience who are watching us live and who will be live seeing this video later on would love to know your incredible journey. So the dice is all yours. Please tell us about your great journey.
Yes. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Raymond Josinco Banzuela, the business owner of Raymond Banzuela Business Consultancy Services. I'm a freelancer, educator, trainer, lecturer, and education program consultant here in our country. And as for me, I am proud to say that I am the son of the world's best parents, Ramon Atienza Banzuela and Amelia Castillo Josinco, who worked hard to support us. And yes, I am the eldest of the 4 siblings. I am 43 years of age, and I was born on April 3, 1980 here in the Philippines also. And even though I am 100% Filipino, I also have some Chinese ancestral descent. All right, so I must say that life is not easy for everyone. For my part, it was not easy to get where I am now. I faced many obstacles and trials to reach my goal in life. So I can still remember, yeah, it's clear and can still clearly remember how I struggled and tried to overcome the difficulties of life. When I graduated from secondary school, there was no senior high school yet that time here in the Philippines. At first, I did not care about the challenges I would face in the future. So I don't have any future plans in my life. The only thing that mattered to me was until I went to college to be with my friends and colleagues who have been tested by time for 4 years. And yes, I was still easy-go-lucky back then. So many my friends and I agreed to take a computer technology course that I did not think about what my job would be when I finish it. So since it had become popular back then, I didn't hesitate to enroll because despite what others may have said, I knew that taking this course would help my future and allow me to spend more time with my friends. Uh, but I was wrong in my decision. So this was not my job after completing a 2-year course in computer technology. And due to the fact that I only persuaded myself to enroll in this course as a result of my friends' encouragement, I was disappointed to find employment as a housekeeper, cook, waiter, and bartender in hotels and restaurants. So, which was unrelated to my field of study. But I'm still thankful because it's still a gift from our Lord. Yeah. And because of this, I realized that to study again with a degree of a Bachelor of Education. So being an educator or teacher was the profession I really wanted to be when I was just studying high school. And because of my hard work to achieve the true success that I want to happen and fulfill myself, I did not give up and stop reaching for my dream of becoming a teacher. So, and as a result of my determination, I never give up trying to fulfill my life's goal. I persisted in trying to teach in a school that paid me a minimal amount. So I can reveal what school it was. All right. So here I
This one.
invested a lot of effort into what I was doing and gave all of my love to my job and students who depended on me. So even so, I was happy in my work and what I do and perform, especially when I see my students enjoying their studies. So I'm happy when I have something to share with them. And I was very touched when we celebrated Teachers Day on they gave me a love letter and there was no vessel of my joy at the time. Yeah, my joy at the time had no place to go. So many things have changed as time has gone on, and I do my best to keep up with these changes by updating and upgrading myself. I don't want to remain constant in my knowledge. And yes, I also studied at Technical Education and Skills Development Authority in the Trainer's Methodology course, where if you pass this assessment, after training, you can become a certified trainer and a competency assessor in the technical and vocational education based on what is your field of expertise or the sector that you had an experience when you were still working. However, my journey did not end there. I was given many more opportunities. And yes, I was able to apply the experiences and lessons I gained while working. So, which I never imagined I would be able to do in my teaching. And I became a trainer of the technical and vocational education here. All of my experiences when I was working in restaurant and hotels, I share in my teaching in technical vocational programs. And not only was there so much blessings that came into my life, so because of my hard work and diligence, I was granted an accreditation to be one of the competency assessor of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. So this is the role of evaluating and certifying those taking the examination when it comes to skills training. And because I came from the industry and I'm familiar with the regulations and best practices that apply to hotels and restaurants, I was granted accreditation also by the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority to conduct a national assessments. So this is a national certification that the majority of people seek, especially those who plan to work abroad. And I started getting hired as an education program consultant in way back 2015. So where technical vocational institutions ask me for a guidance on program registrations, competency-based curriculum development, designing and developing competency-based learning materials, and other training and development related matters. So this is due to my extensive skills and experience in teaching, as well as my nearly 15 years of service as technical vocational accredited competency assessor. So I have also assisted numerous technical vocational institutions, particularly those that are newly established. In order for them to have an adequate educational structure, particularly the technical vocational program. And despite the fact that I only work as a freelancer, so I have been satisfied with my work and duties. This is because unlike some people are working for the government or in a public institution, does not come with many benefits. So I am most delighted when I am able to help others, even if it is just a small thing or a small amount of what I charge. What matters is that I led them properly and contributed to the establishment of their institution. So even before the pandemic, on February 1st, 2020, I established and received accreditation for my own general sector consulting firm that offers assistance on business, education, tourism, and other aspects from the Department of Trade and Industry and the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So I also have people who have been assigned here in our nation as an education program consultants in their particular fields of expertise from the various regions of the Philippines. Being a freelancer also gives me the freedom to do whatever I want and the independence of having only myself as a boss. So one of the things I do for a living and enjoy doing is organizing events. My clients include people who have special occasions and holidays coming up, including weddings, birthday, baptism, corporate conferences, trainings and seminars, and award ceremonies. And
Great.
additionally, despite working extremely hard and making the most of these opportunities, I never imagined that my efforts would result in about 20 local and international awards. So
Awesome.
because of my competency, knowledge, and innovation done in my work, I have been honored by various event awarding organizations. They saw my efforts and how I support myself and other people around me, especially when it comes to the development of the educational system. So the recognition kept coming, especially when the pandemic crossed out and I had to stay at my home. So during this time, I excelled and at developing in my skill by taking advantage of various opportunities. And this is where I demonstrated my abilities, told them my story, and explained how I carry out all that I am responsible for as a teacher, as a business owner, and advocate of humanity, education, and peace around the world. So it is also a great thing for me to be invited to various conferences related to education and sustainable development goals where I can express my thoughts, ideas, advocacy, and experiences that I have overcome as an educator. And I have also met many people as I continue to connect with talented and brilliant professionals in different parts of the world, like you, Dr. Supriya. All right. And with the constant relationship between me and other races, I gradually see and know their culture and their great contributions to the society of mankind through their field of expertise. Their fashion, if how they develop and share help with other people, even in the smallest things. And because of those who I witnessed how they excel in their field, how they advance their aspirations, I thought and decided to award these peoples an honor in return for their contributions, sacrifices, passion, and love in their profession and roles in the society. Whether they are educators or advocate or in other fields, as long as they have made a significant contributions to our global society, they deserve to be recognized. Since this is one of my tasks and roles as a freelancer, as I mentioned earlier, being an event organizer. So it makes me happy to see someone else that even with these small gestures, expression, recognition, I was able to make him smile and feel good. And for me, nothing can come close to their amazing and beautiful characteristics and greatest achievements. So I also did not think that this initiative of mine to share simple gratitude by awarding recognitions to individual with great contributions to society would be noticed by various organizations. I have no intention of asking for any in return for what I did. But suddenly, there were various organizations that contacted me and praised my work, especially that most of them were Christians universities. And yeah, I'm very happy with all their thanks to me and those others who even from the churches gave me a recognition certificate for my love for education, peace and humanity, something like that. And yeah, there are also many organizations that approached me and thanked me, and they highly recommended me to the famous organization, such as this International Interdisciplinary Innovation Center of Life, the Alliance of the People of the World. And I was one of the lucky persons who was awarded membership to be a representative of the Philippines. And yeah, for now, I'm completely and totally happy because many organizations want to affiliate and partner with my business firm for the common good. And of course, our goal is to think of programs we might be able to offer other regions of the world, like initiatives that are conferences, summits, or webinars that can reach global audience so that they can increase their awareness and knowledge, something like that, in all areas that can help the education system, climate change, human rights, and etc. So it is essential to share our rich culture and knowledge with everyone in what matters most. So right now, I'm still fighting life's challenges. Sometimes it's hard, but I'm not giving up on all of these challenges. The disadvantage of being a freelancer is that there are times when there are no projects. Sometimes there are too many. And the worst is when there are none at all. So, and even then, the Lord does not abandon me. So when there is a chance, I don't have a project, another opportunity will come. And for me, I'm happy with what I'm doing. And even with just a little income, it's enough for me as long as I help other people, especially students who need our help.
Superb one.
So, yes, this is my
Professor
initial journey
Raymond,
for
you
now.
have great, innovation. And the most important thing is when you set moving on in your journey and never ever give up on your dream. So that's you
Yes.
can say the beauty of your incredible journey. And my global audience who are listening this great motivating journey of Professor Raymond, they are never ever going to give up on their journey, and they will move forward in their life with great zest, with zeal. And whenever they will feel any low in their life or any demotivating, they will be remembering Professor Raymond. So thank you so much for this lovely journey, Raymond. And I will move now forward, and I will be asking your great work because you're a freelance trainer, you're a coach. So kindly enlighten your great work, and then we can leverage those powers of journey from your life.
All right. So as I've said earlier, right now my primary job is being the competency assessor of the technical vocational education system, where I am responsible for ensuring that people who go through a thorough evaluation are worthy or the demand of the industry they are going to. So as an assessor, we ensure that every detail of their performance is in line with an industry demand standard. And another one of my work, as I mentioned earlier, is being an educational program consultant for our new technical vocational schools, where my primary function here is to provide and advise, oversee or supervise their workforce, and help for the development of an institution, guide them in registering their program. For example, teach them to develop a competency-based curriculum and developing learning materials. And one of my other current position is organizing. Since I'm a freelancer, my passion is also on organizing events where we provide catering for the various special occasions like weddings, birthdays, baptism, seminars, conferences, and others. So since they are already familiar with the ins and outs of this particular industry, I occasionally include my students on my team. So yeah, I'm grateful to see that my former students
Awesome.
are prospering in their fields and leading fulfilling lives today. They have their own businesses that are similar to my event management in that some of them are already abroad. So my happiness is endless when I see my students who have been successful in their lives, and most of them are unpaid scholars. And
This
yes,
is great.
organizing events, working with supplier, getting exposure and interacting with various people and clients with all of their different behaviors, interests, and needs is one of my passion. And yes, it's challenging, but when I see that the event I organized was a success, I realized that the work we put into creating this wonderful occasion was worthwhile.
This is really great, Professor Raymond. And really, you are inspiring people by bringing a great smile on their face. And that's called your real success. And I congratulate you. I really, really
Thank you very
heartfelt giving
much.
a lot of wishes for the beautiful work, selfless society you are creating and humanity too. Well, before I move to my next question, I will say only one thing to you. Great work. Keep inspiring. Keep soaring high. You are doing a fantastic job. And moving to my next segment, people are so much curious, Dr. Raymond, Professor Raymond, I must say, about your mission. What are your plans for your future now?
Okay. Let me give you first what is the primary function and mission of my consulting firm. So in spite of the fact that I didn't have a consulting firm at the time, I had the idea for it in 2015 and had been working on it for a while before it officially started in 2020. And there are many different kinds of newly established businesses that consistently hire me as a consultant for the advancement of their institution. Perhaps maybe because as the result of my credibility, I have built over the extensive period of time of my teaching and conducting this national assessment. And yes, additionally, maybe my previous position was as the assessment center manager as a technical vocational at a technical vocational school, sorry, and we're processing legal significant documents for various organizations that accredit and certify businesses is my main responsibility. So in addition to this, I have an advantage as to why technical vocational institutions that offer hotel and restaurants related courses are probably because of my almost 8 years of working in the hotel industry. So I believe that people are the key for an organization's competitive advantage. So my mission is to encourage people to take advantage of all opportunities for professional growth, to support organizations in maximizing the potential of their workforces, and to help individuals achieve distinctive, significant, and long-lasting performance improvements. And
Awesome.
the objective of this is to build an exceptional business that attracts, supports, rewards, and keeps these great employees. And I am here to help mold these individuals with an organization so that they can carry out their responsibilities in accordance with their designations and specific responsibilities. Instruction, supervising, and providing comprehensive advice to an organization about the proper standards and obligations in what they do are some of the things I do here. So this is the mission of my consulting firm. And if you ask me
Awesome.
about my personal mission in this world,
Yeah,
my
that is also
answer
left.
is, yeah, I would say that it is to succeed in my, yes, in my professional career, to develop personally and to learn more valuable life lesson in this world. And for my family, is that I can continue to take care of them, guide the children and provide for their needs. And I'm not that sweet to my family, but by giving in to their needs or even by simply telling them to eat or to be careful when entering school, that's where I can show my love and concern for them.
Wow. Professor Raymond, I don't have any words because I'm speechless to listen. Your mission, your vision, and your mission and vision, trust me, are so pure, pious, and very, very important for the society, for the humanity. So heartfelt wishes to your mission, and may God grant you with a lot of laurels and success to your mission and vision, which you are doing selflessly for the society. So hats off to you, to your great work. Keep soaring high, keep rocking. Well, before I
Thank you
say
very
goodbye to
much.
my lovely audience and Professor Raymond, everybody is looking and awaiting for your great, powerful message, which you're going to deliver now to the world.
Okay. What is the lesson of my life that I shared with you today? This proves that having an education in any kind of situation will not be an obstacle to the development of your dreams. Make sure the path you choose is one that comes from your heart and intuition. Planning for the future shouldn't be unjustly or determined by others. But sometimes we learn from our mistakes and see the truth about what life will be like for us. The most important thing is to move forward, pursue your goals, keep going when things get hard, and fight as much as you can because in the end, we will never regret the path we take in life. The mistake only proves that we became even stronger because it also taught us never give up. We will never give up facing life's challenges. But more importantly, we will never lose faith in God. After all, whatever we accomplish in this life is the noble will of our Lord. Thank you very much.
Awesome, powerful message. And I am sure this talk show is going to be super rocking and super amazing show because
Yeah.
every answer of Professor Raymond was full of enthusiasm, full of knowledge, full of powerful words and great words of wisdom of nuggets. So thank you so much, Professor, for coming to our show. It's been a pleasure
Yeah.
hosting
Thank you
you.
so much.
Great privilege.
It's my heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to you, Dr. Supriya, and of
Thank you
course
so much.
to
Thank you so
the
much.
event management team of Global Talk Show.
Well, before I say something, let me thanks my global audience for always loving us, supporting us constantly, and the word consistently. So keep doing that. Stay happy. Here and Bye bye for now.